What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna have to click the light off here. I'm gonna drive back to the city. I got like a few minutes before I'm clocking back in here. But what do you guys think of the late night hustle? Before the end of my last shift, I just took an order that was really good. Like, I mean crazy good. And I can't complain at all. I'm hoping more go like that. It's rough to do so sometimes. Well, I waited like 14 minutes, almost full 15. The customer's getting impatient. They only had 2 cooks. The hotspot in Evans Mills went away by drum, so I then headed toward the city. Right as I was about to go park at McDonald's, my usual hangout late nights, I got a Buffalo Wild Wings. Ended up being $19.50. And now, they dropped them very last minute. So like while I was in the process of delivering that order, they dropped late night promos. So there's a $2 peak from 11:30 to 1:30. Well, they're $29 BS. You know how DoorDash works. And from 1:30 to 3 is $2.50. And just in case there's overflow, there's 3 to 3:30 is $2.50. I adjust my strategies a bit. So normally, pretend there wasn't peak pay. Hidden tip amount is $4 tip. So $6.50 is your hidden tip amount. I won't take any offer below 6, which is a $3.50 tip. My base pay is $2.50. So I won't take anything below 6. But in the case of peak pays, late night especially, to keep busy and the payouts are good, what I do is adjust my strategy. So if it's about 2 miles or less and the order originally be 5, and pretend there's a $2 peak, that's $7. Be a $7 offer. So if I could do it 2 miles for $7, I'm gonna do it as much as I can, unless the orders are just overflowing in so much, which it's very rare it happens. You can just sit there and decline and wait till you have the best one, till you get that $8.50. Or you get that $8 for 2 miles. You know, your dollar per mile is going to be up, your profitability is going to be high. Dashing in a city late at night when there's not much traffic, at least my city, it's a smaller city, but still, 40,000 people. It's not New York City where there's 24/7 traffic. You know, a crazy amount of traffic. I really feel that you can work that to your benefit. Oh lordy, this person has a light out. I can barely see them. They're expected to turn their lights down. But anyways, I let that distract me. Oof. They're turning around. I will say that it's been a little hard for me. Last night they put the promos out 6 to 8 hours ahead of time. It was somewhere around that period of time. So a lot of people, like I interacted with this new dasher. He's a soldier. He does it part-time. He's on leave for a while and he's dashing as much as he can. He's actually in his pickup truck. He's like, I'm probably gonna borrow the wife's car and let the girl drive, you know, let her drive the truck. I'm like, well, yeah, she's just running to the store, which is 5 miles away, and you're running all over the place. That would make a lot more sense, because you know, I told him about my situation, and we had a long, good chat, and he picked up right away. Like, I talked to him, I'm like, you know, do you know what to look for on peak pays? Do you know not to chase them in the middle of the day? Because Fort Drum Zone has peak pay constantly, and a lot of dashers try to sign on just because there's a constant $3 peak pay all day. It's 8 to 8. It's 12 hours. So 8 in the morning, 8 at night. So 0800 to 1600 military time. I had to put that little emphasis on there. I really feel that you can be beneficial if you work the times there's peaks where nobody else wants to work. You develop trust relationships with your merchants, and you know which ones aren't constantly busy or can get through things quickly. I had last weekend my McDonald's Sunday was slammed. I never waited more than 15 minutes, and that's when the drive-through was out to the street, Arsenal Street, and it's a big drive-through, double lane one at that. And they still have both lanes open because they just couldn't get out there to put the cones out to close the one lane off. So I feel that we can really, do a lot more to adjust our strategies, work differently. The only feasible thing is to go back to my rural market, and I tried that for a week, and it didn't work very good. I didn't make barely any money. Like one day I made $50. That was it. And I was out all day long. I was out for 9 hours. And I got 3 orders. 2 decent ones and 1 small. But the rest were just not even worth my time, not worth my gas. I'll sit before I take a bad order. Like today, I'm not averaging very good hourly. But I'm not making bad decisions. I won't take it unless I feel comfortable. I know the hidden tip amounts pretty well. Yes, I use Para, but I don't really use it for that. And it's been off still. It's predicting, but it'll say something pops up as $9, it's gonna be $10.50, and it'll be like 3 items. It's like, no, it ain't gonna change. This is simply either a boosted order or they just tip straight up $7 because they're feeling generous. Speaking of, I can sign in again, I think. I got 1 minute. But you can kind of see my face. Hey. But, work your strategies, guys. Sometimes late at night, my Taco Bell up there is open till 1. Tonight it did not keep me busy enough to keep me up there, but I've had it drag me back as I dropped. I'm on the north side of the city right now. This is about where I live, actually, and it'll drag me back there for it'll say $12 for 9 miles. I'll do it. It's mostly highway driving. Very easy on the throttle. Very easy in the gas. I know the happy spots. Once you have a car for so long or a vehicle for so long, it's happy spots. Some people get annoyed at me because I drive a little slower. Hey, gas prices are $5 a gallon. I gotta do what I do. But that also means I go a 45 and a 40 because it likes it better. I'm just saying, for example. 5 over is an extreme, but I've been in 30s and I'll be going exactly 30. But I'm going 30. But I really don't like stopping at that red light because that corner sketches me out. There's the towers, there's these apartments over here, and then there's other projects right behind there. I live in. This is not the scariest part of town, but there's scary things around. You don't want to hang around here if you don't have to. I feel comfortable enough to walk to the bar, but I'm always aware of my surroundings. But I did that with my roommate a few times. But back to the gig work. I feel we need to keep pushing. We're pushing toward our goals. UDM hasn't had its members voice chat for a while, but a lot of us still get together and join the voice chat anyway, just as our weekly routine. And Naiko, if you guys have probably seen her in chats, she's trying to create her own company. Oh my, 2 cop cars right in a row. That's never good news. Speaking of scary. But she's trying to do her own career business. In her area, there's not enough people to just transport tires to tire shops. And that's a high demand thing, obviously. Everyone has to drive. And there's a shortage on them. And when they get them, they need them gone right away. It's not like they got some in back stock and, if they just come that once a week, it's fine. No, they need to get there that day, the next day. You know, they need to get there ASAP. So that's just wonderful. You do something like that. I got my own business ideas. There's dumpling that everyone drives me insane for. Steve, I know you're listening. Rideshare Rodeo, guys. Go definitely check out his content. He is absolutely amazing. I feel we can strategize and keep moving and keep pushing toward our goals. And even if I have a slow day like today where I'm not even going to break $300, it's the middle of the week. Military payday is almost here. That's still where the money is, but, you know, right now they're kind of pinching pennies. There's not many people ordering. This next weekend's going to be July 4th. Take advantage. Like, look on all the apps. See where the money is. Turn them all on. Like, you got Shipt. You got Instacart. If you got Dumpling and you got your own personal clients, reach out to them. Don't wait for them to come to you saying, hey, I know it's July 4th. Can I help you prepare for what you need? It's a great way to, you know, grow your business and get some profits in your pocket so you can put it toward other things. You know, like a lot of these people will start asking you to do other things. Hey, do you have a lawnmower to mow my lawn? Well, no, I don't. Well, if you use Dumpling properly, you can go do that then. You can switch it up. I've wanted to do that, and I wanted to at least get somewhat started on it this summer, but I had my situation for 2 months, so it is what it is. I have a minor setback. I still keep pushing toward my goals for the long term. If you guys can keep hanging in there, do so. Shift your focus if you have to. Shift your market if you have to. Adapt your strategies as you have to. Right now, especially with these high gas prices, everyone's like, nope, not going more than 3 miles. It's got to be $6 for 3 miles or more. I'm not going more than 3 miles. Absolutely not. And what they don't understand is they're very limiting themselves. You paint yourself into a little tiny box. You're going to limit yourself hard. Take advantage of all these big dollars, these honey holes, in the orders the others don't want to do. I mean, you got to justify it. You got to make it worth your while. So for me, if it's the middle of the afternoon, it's slow, $10, 8 miles, mostly highway driving, I'm going to grab it. And hopefully I get something else that stacks, even if it's just a $6 going to the same place. Then you can, that's what you can stack on that app, other apps. And, like, you can even stack on the shopping apps, guys. Spark, grocery delivery, that's a little harder. Because they really put you in a box. But I really feel you guys could do something amazing otherwise. Alright, I wish you guys the best. I hope you do more. Oh boy. DoorDash is messing up on me. I'm gonna have to force stop the app. There's lots of people in the drive-thru. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, I'm still gonna force stop it and reopen it because it's probably not gonna pop up. So I got an order. I clocked in a little later than I wanted to. That's okay. What in the world? Don't tell me DoorDash just crashed. Uh-oh. Well, DoorDash might have crashed on me, so I'm sorry I had a couple minutes of silence there. I'll get this figured out. Keep pushing, keep making your money. Unfortunately, Grubhub closes market at 11, so I don't have access to Uber Eats. And it's been rough. I don't know what to do otherwise. But I'm going to restart my phone and see if that fixes it, because a lot of times it's just that. Uh-oh. It gave me an order just as I declined. Yeah, I stopped it. Adapt, guys, adapt. Keep surviving. Experiment, adapt, change, shift. Change your market if you have to. If you live nearby another market that's like in a 30, 40-minute drive, go try it. Go experiment. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's usually great days to do it because you know what you're going to do. And you're going to find what's over there on a typical day, not just a busy. So I really feel that's very important. Oh, Lordy. All right. Hopefully I didn't miss something good. Take care, guys. Later.